You're watching Fox 13's Good Day in high definition.
Did you know that right now 4,000 people in Florida are waiting for an organ transplant? And one of the busiest organ transplant centers in the country, fourth in the nation, I-rate, is right here in our area. Last year, Tampa General Hospital performed 500 transplants. And joining us this morning is Dr. Charles Sanders from TGH, and Darren Sussman had a kidney and pancreas transplant how many months ago?
16.
16 months ago.
Approaching 16.
I said something really stupid. I didn't know you could transplant a pancreas, but you can. Now, this month is organ donation month. What would you convey? Because I know this is your life. This is what you do. What would you convey to people who would think about doing something like this?
Well, I would convey, first of all, there's a tremendous need. You mentioned the 4,000 people in Florida waiting. There are 113,000 patients nationally that are awaiting an organ transplant. It's a life-changing and life-saving experience. And without the consent, without the organs, we can't do what we do. So it's of vital importance that organ donation is the start of the whole process.
Darren, how long did you wait?
I waited just under 6 months. And
go ahead. You were saying, you were telling me that's a short wait.
Well, it's a huge advantage in the southeastern United States here in Florida. We have a great organ procurement organization in terms of LifeLink, a great supporting partner, and our waiting times are considerably shorter than the rest of the nation. We're very proud of that fact.
Yeah, we should mention LifeLink is the group that procures the organs and gets them to you guys to do the
Absolutely,
transplantation.
to benefit the patients like Darren.
I'm fascinated by something you did after you got the transplant. You put a documentary together.
I did.
And it's called?
The Casey Connection.
Tell me what the Casey Connection is.
My story is unlike many other stories in the sense that I was able to find out who my donor was immediately. And his name was Casey. And there's so much misconception about organ transplants and people waiting and what the process is. I did it for a couple reasons. I wanted to honor him. I wanted to educate the public on the need for organ donation. And I wanted it to offer inspiration for people that are waiting for a transplant or considering a transplant. And I did it as a way to pay it forward because I was so sick, and I lived with type 1 diabetes for 33 years. And I made that promise to myself that if I ever got better, I'd give back. And I would volunteer and donate back as much as I possibly could. And a friend of mine said, why don't you think about doing a documentary? You know, your story is very unique. And I said, well, everybody that has had a transplant has a unique story.
Right.
After giving it so much thought and putting a lot of work into it, we put it all together, and we had a team that were very important to my transplant as far as Casey's family and my family and some of my physicians. And we put it together, and it came out real good. You know, it came out real nice.
We were seeing a little bit of it there. We'll tell how you can see it all this weekend. Do you find, doctor, that once people have been through something like this, it is life-changing, and they do want to give something back, and they do want to talk about the need for this?
Yeah, absolutely, without question. I think once you see the transformation, it makes you a believer. And by and large, every patient that I deal with, they feel different immediately, and they will tell you, I can't believe, I didn't realize how bad I felt.
Right.
But it makes you a believer.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go in just a second. I have to ask you a question. It was type 1 diabetes is what your illness had been?
I was insulin dependent.
Do you still have it?
Nope.
Amazing.
I'm totally free. When I got discharged from the hospital, they said, go home, throw out your insulin, your monitors. Really, no dietary restriction. Live your life and do your thing.
Wow.
It was life-changing.
Very proud of that. Very proud of that.
I think I know. I think I understand why you do what you do.
Feeling. Absolutely. What I do is the greatest job in the world.
Thank you both for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're doing well. Doctor, thank you for your good work.
Thanks for having us.
We need to tell everybody there is an event coming up through LifeLink. It's called Link Hands for Life, Saturday in Centro Ybor. They're going to be showing the Casey Connection, the entire film at the Movie Co Theater. Admission is free. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to meet you. It's an honor to meet you both. Annie?